What's up, you guys? In today's video, we are going to be talking about Marvel Legends series Build-A-Figure Super Skrull Fantastic Four series. Stay tuned. And we are back, you guys. Just before I get started, I do want to just say that I've been collecting Marvel Legends series for about a month and a half, and I have to say that over that time span, it's been amazing. I love these figures. The quality on them, beautiful. But it's just so amazing to just dive into something like this and just keep adding to my collection, right? But I specifically want to find specific characters that I find iconic when I was growing up as a kid, and I find that my collection is something is missing in my collection, and the Fantastic Four came to mind specifically when it came to that. I grew up as a big fan, watching the movies. I know. The movies never gave the Fantastic Four justice. I know. But Marvel just announced that they are having in the works a new Fantastic Four movie. And I know that with the budget, I know they're going to do amazing. I'm just super excited. I know from the last Doctor Strange movie, I was just in awe when I saw Mr. Fantastic finally make a cameo appearance with John Krasinski. Krasinski? I can't remember. But the guy from The Office, Jim. I usually just go call him Jim. But yeah, he made an appearance, and I was like, yes, that's what audience members want. You finally, Marvel, you gave us as fans what we wanted, and I applaud you and I thank you. But yeah, so enough geeking out. So going back, yeah, so I honestly knew that I wanted the Fantastic Four series in my collection. The hunt was real. I went to my favorite shop, and the first action figure I bought was the Thing, Ben Grimm, and I love the Thing. I was always a fanatic, seeing big eyes on the screen like the Hulk, the Thing, just going at it, reading it in the comics. So yeah, I was so happy, and then eventually I found Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman. And the hardest one, I swear to God, the hardest one was Johnny Storm, the Human Torch. And I honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I bought it off eBay. Shout out to the guy that I bought it off of, thank you. But yeah, so now that my thing is complete, I can put them together and have them right next to Doctor Doom, who was their iconic villain that they always faced. Yeah, you can't have the Fantastic Four without Doctor Doom, right? And yeah, I can't wait to share more details on each of these figures. Stay tuned. So, let's take a look at each one of these figures. Let's start off with Mr. Fantastic. So when looking at Mr. Fantastic, he has the ability to look all the way up, which is nice. Looking down, you can see that he can have his face pointing downward, which is a nice feature. He has double jointed elbows, which are really nice. Doesn't have butterfly shoulders, but does have the ball point to where he can rotate his arms, which is good on both ends. And let's see, he has ab crunch, which he can go forward pretty well and backwards as well. Double jointed knees, which is a nice feature. And he can hinge on his feet and rotate them, which is really good. Let's see what else. I just all around like this figure. You know, it's nice. The one freaky thing is that I know, Mr. Fantastic he has the power to stretch, basically, right? But the fingers, Jesus Christ, they're just very weird looking, very odd. And I know that there has been not a big issue, but an issue where like they can't really make a specific kind of Mr. Fantastic. They all kind of seem very odd in their own ways, but I really like this figure overall. I really dig the suits that they come in. I really like the black and blue. I know the most iconic one is more lighter color, right? But I don't know, I really like this series in general. What caught my attention definitely was the Thing, and I know with this series, like I said, they're black and blue, but I love it. I personally love it. But he does come with the stretchable fingers. This is the accessory fingers that he comes with, or I'm sorry, accessible hands that he comes with. So I already attached them on him, and I like him. I like him. So next up, we're gonna go to the Thing. It's clobbering time.
Oh, what time is it? It's clobbering time. Oh, what time is it? It's clobbering time.
I just love this figure. It's so solid, like a rock. Go figure, right? It's just so nice to hold in my hand. It's just, man, it's just a very, very thick boy. This boy is thick with 3 C's. And out of all the 4, he's the easiest to kind of just stand up. Every other one has their wobbling stages, so you have to get the little foot stand, so that way they can stand perfectly without tipping over. But the Thing, he's solid like a rock. He's more stiff. He has not that much like mobility in anything. I mean, he does have the hinge to the foot, which is nice, and you can rotate it. His feet, you know, he has the ability to move his knees. The ab crunch, you can go forward slightly, not really. He's just very stiff bodied. You can, oh no, I took his head off. But yeah, he's not very flexible. Let's just say that. He is who he is. He's the Thing. He's just a very solid all around figure, and I appreciate it. I really like it. But yeah, you know, he has the hinge to the wrist, which is nice. No double jointed elbows. But yeah, I mean, I love this thing. I have no gripe around it. It's always clobbering time when it comes to the Thing, and overall, great figure. Next up, we have Invisible Woman. She was so hard to balance with the invisible shield. Jesus Christ, it took me forever, and it's probably gonna take me another couple minutes to sit her back down. So let's kind of go on with this description. She's not that, her neck, she can't really go back and forth that much. She's not that flexible. She doesn't have double jointed elbows. She can't really rotate that much because of the hair. It's an okay figure, you know, not that bad. Double jointed knees, which is okay. The hinge to the foot and rotation as well. Ab crunch, you can go forward and backwards. She's just not that much. She's not mobile, is what I'm trying to say. It's fine as a figure. I'm still gonna display it, right? I just know that I found difficulty when trying to stand her in general, and But I mean, overall, this is such a good figure. The paint job, I'm sorry, all these figures so far, the paint job has been very good. I haven't found any like buffs or scratches or anything on them, which is a nice thing, because, you know, buying them from online, like I said, I bought Johnny Storm, the Human Torch, online. I didn't have any discrepancies, no damages, no issues, no nothing, which is a good plus. So I'm very grateful, knock on wood, knock on the thing. And yeah, so yeah, this is an overall really good figure, and she's gonna also come with troubles on how took me a couple seconds to get her to stand up. Jesus Christ, she was drunker than a skunk. But thank you for cooperating. Have a lovely day, ma'am. Next up, we're gonna have her brother, Johnny Storm, aka the Human Torch. I really dig this figure. Of course, this came with flammable hands and the flammable accessories to wrap around the forearms. I already plugged them in. They look fantastic. If I might. But yeah, this is such a great figure. This was honestly, like I said, this was the hardest one to get, and I'm very glad that I found it. Just in general, just the flame hands are awesome, an awesome feature. They do hinge. They have, you know, the wrist hinges, which is nice. He has double jointed elbows, which is a plus. The neck, his neck he doesn't really have that much rotation in the neck, so you can't really look down. I mean, you can't actually. I lied. You can look down with him, which is a nice thing. You can't look up. Okay, we're back. Jesus Christ. Like I said, she drank too much today. I apologize as fans. I know you don't want to see your heroes like this, but, you know, we're going to get her straight, okay? We're going to basically hold it down for her. She'll sober up pretty soon. Don't worry. It doesn't take that long. She has superpowers, for God's sakes. But anyway, so going back, yeah, he has the ability to look up, which is a really nice thing, and look down as well. His ab crunch to going down is really nice, especially when you're trying to take photos. I don't know if you as viewers like to take photos of your action figures, but that's also a good plus, especially when having the mobility within your figures. What else? He has butterfly shoulders to have the ability to go all the way back, which is a nice plus. Especially when I think of Human Torch, he is a very iconic figure where he's always moving and grooving around, especially in the air. So I mean, like I said before, if you're trying to take photographs, it's a perfect figure to have displayed for those photos. What else? He has double jointed knees, which is a plus. Whoa! You can rotate his shins, which is crazy. And he has his feet can move inward and outward. Yeah. Overall, this is a great figure. I love the Human Torch. Very iconic superhero, and just a must needed. Like, I needed this figure so much. I was looking everywhere, and luckily, like I said, I found it on eBay, and it was a good deal, and I'm very happy that I bought him. But yeah, so overall, hold on. So overall, these figures are really nice. I really dig the iconic team. One thing I could say though is that you're gonna need leg stands to kind of keep them balanced up. Their shoes, I don't know why, but their shoes on the action figures are just trash. Like, they're not good to stand them. I mean, the Thing, he can stand pretty high and mighty, but the rest, Jesus Christ, it's like they drank like 10 shots of tequila and they've never, you know, they can't even handle themselves. They're on vacation and they can't handle themselves, right? But I mean, overall, like, these figures are amazing. I really dig it, and I can't wait to put them next to my my Doctor Doom figure, because like I said before, you can't have the Fantastic Four without having Doctor Doom next to them. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on these figures down below in the comments, and yeah. Alright, you guys, that wraps it up for today's video. Just a little follow-up. If you collect Marvel Legends, I hope you have the iconic Fantastic Four in your collection, because you can't have Marvel without having the iconic Four. I'm telling you right now, I'm super glad that I got these four. Like I said, I love the thrill of the hunt. I couldn't just have the Thing by himself. I have to have the whole family, right? The whole aura, just the rich history of the Fantastic Four. And just going back, I know Marvel is gonna do justice to this iconic team, and I'm just so grateful to be here and collect these beautiful Marvel Legends series figures. But until next time, you guys, keep it G for life.